So on December 23rd, 2014, your brother passes away. Can you talk about what happened?
Yeah. So first, the background. My brother has autoimmune disorder. It's called APS, antiphospholipid syndrome, to where he gets blood clots easy as fuck, right? So he's had this condition for years, man, all through the rap shit. So he had to be on blood thinners. So he always taking the blood thinners and shit. So um it got to a point after years of taking the blood thinners that they kind of stopped working. And he ended up with a blood clot in like his calf muscle and one like going up his like sternum towards going into his lungs. So he had a little operation, I think, a month before he passed, where they put this little thing in there that's supposed to block the blood clots from going up there. And so he was kind of like recovering from that, and he was just like tired. Like one point man, I took him to his crib and he was out of breath walking from the car like to the door. And so I'm like, bro, what's going on, bro? We gotta go back to the doctor. And so he goes back and it turns out he had already 4 blood clots in his lungs. And so he was in the hospital for a long time. They got, they was giving him blood thinners and medicine and all this, and they got the blood clots cleared out. And so he goes home. He's home for like a week or so. He's still like mad tired. And shit, December 23rd is my baby daughter's birthday. So she was born December 23rd, 2013. So my mom and pops came into town on December 22nd for her birthday. And now Kev had a doctor's appointment on that day, December 23rd, to go get checked out. And so that night, I get woke up with a phone call, 4 a.m. in the morning, and it's Kev's roommate. We call him Break Bread. His name is Reese. He on the phone crying. He like, yo, something happened to Kev. I don't know what the fuck happened, bro. You gotta come. You gotta come. They just took him in an ambulance. So, I take him in the ambulance. Man, we bugging. We jump in the car. Me and my mom and my dad, we headed to the hospital. Oof. And it was like a movie, man. We got put in this fucking white room, and the doctor came in, and he did it like the fucking movies. I never forget it. He was like, man, I'm so sorry. We did everything we could do. And, ooh, man, I heard a wail out of my mom, nigga. I'll never forget. And I never seen my dad cry, but one time, and my dad was just crying, and we just fucked up, huddled, just crying, man. We can't believe the shit. So they like, yo, they're like, yo, you want to say goodbye to him? It's like, yeah, yeah, please. And so we go in this other room, and man, my brother, my blood was on a gurney, like purple. He was purple on it. And I said this in the song. I said, you ever hugged a cold body while it's raining inside? I fucking hugged my brother's cold body, man. And it's like they gave us a little time with him, and that was it. So what happened to him was like all that stress and all that shit, the blood clots enlarged his heart. And so he had an enlarged heart. He was up shaving, getting ready to come to my crib so my mom's could take him to the doctor. And he had fucking cardiac arrest. And the roommate who called heard a big thump and came in, and Kev was face down in the tub because he was filling the tub to take a bath. And my bro Reese pulled him out the tub, started doing CPR because he was actually a ambulance tech and couldn't get nothing. Ambulance got there, took him away, and so the I guess the manner of death was he died from cardiac arrest because his heart was enlarged from working so hard through the blood clots. So that's like that's that's the nightmare, man.
I'm so sorry to hear, bro. Man,
Yeah, it was
how
crazy.
how has your family? I know that it's been, 12 years, but how have you guys dealt with losing him since then?
I mean, it's been tough, man. I uh I don't know. If you really watched like my career from that point, I really had a hard time writing. So
I mean, I've seen an interview from you from last year, even when they asked you if you could work with anybody living or dead, you said your brother, that you would give almost anything to be able to work with him one more time. That
it's
shit
facts.
broke my
Yeah,
heart, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, like to hear that, you know what I'm saying? And just even
yeah,
even
that's a fact. Like
you recalling the incident right now, like I
yeah.
don't know how anybody not tearing up, hearing you talk about it. For real.
I am. Maybe you can't see him, but
No, no,
yeah,
not you. I'm talking
it's
about anybody watching this. Like, if you a
oh
real
yeah,
one, if
yeah.
you ever lost anybody
Yeah,
that
man.
you care
This is
about, you know what I'm
this is
saying?
real
And
shit, man.
yeah,
This real shit from the heart. And
yeah,
then
for real.
the crazy shit is like me and bro, we would never we never had beef. We was always close as fuck. Like we did everything together. People used to think we was twins. He was 2 years older, but like we did everything together. He taught me football. I became the football captain. He got me into rap. I started rapping. You know what I mean? Kev was kind of like that big bro that led me into everything. And like I feel like, back to football, I feel like he was a fullback. He moved through, cleared the hole out so I could run through. So man, that we used to call him Father MC because he was the oldest and the wise man. And he always be telling us what's what. And do this. And, nigga, sit down, man. Chill. Like that was Kev, man. So man, big time miss, man. And my parents, man, it's uh that's that's like a whole nother level of heartbreak to see them so broken and trying to get through it, knowing that, I got kids and I don't know what the fuck I'd do if my kid passed. Like that's my number one nightmare, bro. So for them to have to go through it and then keep on trucking, cause like time don't one thing I knew and learned from this shit was like time don't give a fuck. Time just gonna keep rolling. No matter how fucked up you is, it don't care. So
Yeah. I mean, that's true, bro. Like anybody knows, like parents should never have to bury their children. You know what I'm saying? It should be the other
yeah.
way around.
And,
And when you lose a child, bro, like that that's a loss that nothing else compares to, I feel like.
that's a fact, bro. It put us in a whole nother world we didn't know was coming, man. Facts. Like me and Kev used to talk about growing old together, getting old and laughing and shit, and then like boom, that ain't gonna happen, bro. Like
I can't
it was
imagine like you must have like so many moments where like you've become so much further along in your career now and everything. There's like moments where you're like, man, I wish he was here to see this, or I want to hear his thoughts on this or something like that.
yeah, bro. Like one of the things that I think happened is like uh I became like less excited about shit. Like it's like I get hype, I get happy about shit, but it's like for a long time, a lot of shit just didn't excite me no more. Like, oh man, that's cool. That's dope, bro. Cool. And I had to kind of work my way up out of that shit, bro. I had to kind of find my groove again, man. And like I was saying earlier, if you looked, like I did Thoughtful Food 3 in 2014. That was a month before Kev died.
Right.
I I didn't rap. I didn't write another whole rap album till 2021, bro. I just produced. Like I would get to writing and I'd just go down a rabbit hole, do a line about Kev, and then I'd be online looking at his pictures, fucked up. Can't finish the song. So I really I put the pen down for like 7 years. I was doing features and shit, no doubt. But I couldn't write a whole album. I couldn't put it together. Cause Kev was there every time I was putting the album together. And it was just like, I'm doing an album and there's no Kev? Like it don't feel right. It feels weird. Just wasn't into it for
Right. He was
years.
very much a part of your production team, just like
Yeah, absolutely. And Kev, everybody in the group knew he didn't sugarcoat. Like, hey, Bronze, man, that beat's whack, bro. Next one, bro. Like, damn, my nigga, word. Kev was like that, man. Kev was big bro for sure. Yep, yep. So,
how do you I mean, how do you think that your rap career would have been if it wasn't for him? Like, because it's like it's different when you have a brother in the same profession with you, bro, and like you doing
yeah,
the things together.
yeah, it
You
is.
know what I'm saying?
It is. It is. I don't know. He was like big bro to the fact where I remember when we had our first show, like, I was nervous. And Kev just sitting up here like, what, nigga? Yeah, let's rock. I'm like, how was big bro not nervous? Like, so he made me feel comfy because he was comfy. And so that's like a security blanket for a little brother. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, hey, the wind's blowing. Now I look up and I'm on the road all by myself. Like it's crazy, bro. He was definitely a compass. Even if he wasn't rapping or producing, he was just coming to the studio and fuck with you.
Yeah. His energy and his presence just being there.
Exactly. Exactly.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of people watching this right now, bro, and they hearing the way that you describe Kev as a brother and everything, and they don't got that kind of relationship with their own sibling and stuff like that, and
Oh man.
they feel they would have been lucky to have a sibling like that. You know what I mean?
Man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Something I tell people, man, I do hear a lot of people and see a lot of people like, um, oh, I don't like my brother, man. He be pissing me off. I don't fuck with him. I'd be like, dog, do yourself a favor and patch that shit up, man. Get all right with your family, man, because you don't know. One day could be the last day, bro. So patch that shit up, man. Family is family, and real talk. At the end of the day, that's all you got, man. So especially like your brother, your sibling, the person you grew up with, most likely. You know, man, keep that shit righteous, man. Because I wish I could. You see what I mean?
Right.
Word.
What is your favorite memory of Kev?
Man, one of my favorite memories, man. We had a Wu-Tang Killer Bees tour in South America. And we did Medellin, Colombia. We did Bogota. And it was the last night in Bogota. We was flying home the next day. And so we all went out to this club. Man, we got so lit at the club, had a ball. It's me, Kev, Kill Army, June, Mega with us, Sons of Man, uh, Timbo King. And we just having a fucking ball. And then we were so drunk, we took these cabs home. And I'll never forget, man, we felt so good. We in South America, all three, me, Kevlaar, and June. I think Kev was in the cab with me. June was in his other cab, and all three of us was leaning all the way out the cab window screaming, Viva Colombia! Just drunk as hell, my nigga, drunk as hell, just screaming. We had the cab drivers, they was cracking up at the top of their lungs laughing. And man, I remember I just looked over Kev, he was smiling, happy as fuck. He loved it down there, man. And so that's a funny ass memory I remember, man. Definitely, man. And I we had such a good time down there. I'll never forget it, man. Or
That's beautiful, man.
yeah, yeah.
When you remember him, do you remember him with the smile on his face, or do you remember him like being in pain from his condition?
No, I remember with a smile, man. He
That's good,
smiled through
man.
it
That's
all.
good.
He always really had a good, funny, light spirit. He's known for his laugh, and that cat probably wouldn't even tell you if he was really in pain. You know what I mean? He was just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause I
yeah,
don't think that a lot of people realize too though, but like having an autoimmune disease, bro, is tough, man. It's not
yeah.
easy.
It's a lot, man. It's
Yeah.
hard. It was real hard on his body. He'd be just tired some days, and it mess with your memory. Have foggy memory sometimes. So it was tough, man. I hated it, man. Hated to see it
Rest in peace to Kev, man.
all day. Kevlar, love you, boy.